Another great song.
Papa, I want to go with you. Why can't I go with you, Papa?
Where are you? Snap out of it. Hey, it's Amelia. Daydreaming again? You're always wandering off with your head in the clouds. Guess you haven't had much luck on your so-called supply run. We gotta find your grandfather's place before nightfall. Get your ass back down here and we'll get back on the water. Look, I understand you wanting to get in some sightseeing, having never set foot outside of that hippy-dippy camp. Though, at least the place was somewhat civilized. Don't expect anyone or anything we meet in this place to stand on ceremony. I don't mean to nag, but whenever you're ready, sweetheart. There ain't many of us left. You'd think that makes people want to look out for each other, but seldom is that the case. Most survive.
There you are, kid. Oh, what took you so long? I figured you met someone at happy hour. Hurry, get back on board. Well, thank you for gracing us with your presence. Better late than never, I guess. While you've been off playing Chief Scout, I managed to give this old girl some love. She better get us to your grandfather's. Ugh, this place gives me the heebie-jeebies. All right, I think we're close, but let's double check. Kid, hit play on that last message from your grandfather, will ya?
Asher, it's your grandfather, John. If you're listening to this, then no doubt, I'm long gone. But I've done my best to leave you everything I have. It's all in an apartment in Boston's North End. It's A bad bounce, but if you look for the old water tower, then head west, you'll find Picard Street. Should be a clean shot, right to the doorstep. Look for number 88, top floor. Keep your head on a swivel. This world is no picnic, but it may get a whole lot brighter if you can make it to my apartment in one piece.
All right, we gotta find that old water tower, then find that street. Picard, was it? Okay, keep your eyeballs peeled. Oh, I'll take a gander at all this. Looks like the morning after a big shindig at the Waldorf. I hope you weren't expecting to meet your soulmate down here, kid. Ain't much left for scavengers. There it is, the water tower. All right, let's head west. Now that's a tight squeeze. Whew, like my wedding dress. Don't even get me started on marriage. Hey, there's a street sign. What does it say? Picard Street. Great. Oh, damn, what is that? Is that a tent? Talk about a curveball. You think there are people here? No, it looks deserted, right? Yeah, there's no way people live here. There's no picture show. Anyway, let's shake a leg. Let's find 88. Great. All right, fine. Buckle up, kid. Looks like we're in for a real shitstorm.
Who is this that means to choke our mother's realm with blackest smoke? A pair of cursed beasts that maketh cursed beasts of oil and iron. You forfeited this world. Forfeit now your right to walk upon it. Your people will call the rats and roaches master. Even the smallest microbe will have its revenge for what you did.
Good God, what kind of freak show? What makes you so special, huh? Think your fancy dress costumes let you off the hook? Oh, hell, Crocs! Damn! Great timing! The boat won't start. Hang on to your tighty-whities, kid. I'll fix the boat. Cover me from those oversized handbags. We take too much of a beating from them and we're sunk. Wonderful. Here they come. Woo! Bullseye, kid! Good shot! See you later, alligator. We need an exit strategy. Here, take this crowbar and crack open that old emergency kit. Gotta be something in there we can use. Oh, flare gun. Time to use it, I guess. But on what? for? A couple of marshmallows to roast? Wait, those barrels! Yes, shoot the damn barrels! What are you looking for? A couple of marshmallows to roast? Wait, those barrels! Yes, shoot the damn barrels! What are you looking for? A couple of marshmallows to roast? Wait, those barrels! Yes, shoot the damn barrels! Aces! Nice shot! You're not completely worthless. Huh. Oh, there she is. Oh, you beauty! Hold on!
Rise, you from death. Swoop down from tree and sky. Our mother calls for the human's blood.
Oh, hell, Crocs! Damn! Great timing! The boat won't start. Hang on to your tighty-whities, kid. I'll fix the boat. Cover me from those oversized handbags. We take too much of a beating from them and we're sunk. Wonderful. Here they come. Oh, bullseye, kid! Good shot. See you later, alligator. We need an exit strategy. Here, take this crowbar and crack open that old emergency kit. Gotta be something in there we can use. Oh, flare gun. Time to use it. Aces! Nice shot! You're not completely worthless. Huh. Oh, there she is. Oh, you beauty. Hold on.
Rise, you from the depths. Swoop down from tree and sky. Our mother calls for the human's blood.
I'll continue on and be your decoy. You need to get to the apartment on foot. Make for the apartment. Stay low, keep quiet. So long. Remember, it's far easier to start something.
security on is used by Stage 1. Biometric hand identification was affirmative. Now initiating Stage 2. Iris recognition scanner. Stand by. Stage 2. Iris. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow, I'll miss you. Paul McCartney, lead singer of the Stevedores.
What? Who is it? Stand and unfold yourself. Why is it so dark in here? Why can't I feel my damn protuberances? Am I? Could I be? Buried alive? Oh, what a fate to befall a man! Just like the Edgar Allan Poe tale! His prose was unreadable. Help! I'm in this confounded box. Follow my voice. Help! Get me out of here! If you can hear me, follow my voice! Think outside the box! Me specifically outside the box! Help! I'm in this confounded box. Follow my voice. Help! Get me out of here! If you can hear me, follow my voice! Think outside the box! Me specifically outside the box! Help! I'm in this confounded box. Follow my voice. Help! Get me out of here! If you can hear me, follow my voice! Think outside the box! Me specifically outside the box! Help! I'm in this confounded box. Follow my voice. Hello. This may come across a lick familiar, but try putting me on your wrist. Ah, that's more like it. Now, Asher, is it? Your grandfather left me here for you, to be your confidant of sorts. My name is Samuel. Samuel, just call me Sam. I can tell by the blank look on your face you've got questions. Well, you can start with tapping my face. Now, as you can see, I'm no ordinary fob watch or time trinket. My maker has endowed me with the ability to read between the lines, my friend. The lines being time and space. You following? Right. Tap that storage button. For my next trick, I have the capability to give you an extra hand. Literally. Now, it seems my previous owner burdened me with a fairly substantial item. If you would be so kind as to remove it, please. Whew, that's a weight off. Certainly looks familiar, but, we'll park it for now. Should you want me to carry anything for you, just hold an item above my face and let it go. I'll do the rest. Wonderful. All right. Now, for me to become your pack mule, you'll need to upgrade my clockwork, though exactly how eludes me. Unfortunately, my mind, like that box I was in, is a bit dusty. But I have a feeling our union is fate. Now, let's see. Oh, geez, what happened? Time has been cruel to this place. A modern electrified abode, long forlorn. I wonder if we can get this place humming once more. Or at least get them lights on. Let's take a look around. Here's a novelty, Asher. A temporal shard. Picture a traveler, returning from a snowstorm. Upon arrival, he shakes the snow off his shoulders, which finds its way to the cabin floor. Well, in this case, it's time falling from our traveler's shoulders, which preserves itself in this protective shell. They make for an incredibly rare and much coveted form of temporal energy. There's value in this. Let's pocket it. Let's be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be some kind of doohickey that will kickstart this old dwelling. An old ventilation duct. No, now that's a thing of beauty. Shame. Just needs a battery. Well, let's stop stumbling around. We need to jumpstart this abode. Starbeamers. Looks like a childish trinket. Let's seize the day, my friend. And by seize, I mean let's get this place electrified. Let's be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be some kind of doohickey that will kickstart this old dwelling. Well, let's stop stumbling around. We need to jumpstart this abode. Now that is impressive. Reinforced sapphire bound with a Rosenberg frame would fetch a packet at auction. Clearly designed to contain the uncontainable. A supernatural design to hold a supernatural prey. Let's seize the day, my friend. And by seize, I mean let's get this your mind bestowed. The toad worthy of this biography secretes a highly hallucinogenic substance that was used in Mayan rituals. That's some rather dry reading. Let's be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be some kind of doohickey that will kickstart this old dwelling. Well, let's stop stumbling around. We need to jumpstart this abode. Ah, yes. That'll be your grandfather, all right. One John L. Newman. Unfortunately, my memories of those days are hazy. It seems the older I get, the more clearly I recall things that never happened. No, I don't believe it's a coaster. You don't even have a drink. But there might be something on that thing. Stranger things have happened. This place is walled up like a pharaoh's tomb. How about you open the curtains? Holy smokes! That's not the world I remember. Like an overgrown garden. Time has had its way with this place. Let's be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be some kind of doohickey that will kickstart this old dwelling. Ah, yes. The wondrous television. I suppose we can see if it's working. Well, well, would you look at them star signs? I'm a Sagittarius myself. Hilarious, fair-minded, honest, and intellectual. Let's seize the day, my friend. And by seize, I mean let's get this place electrified. Hold on. Those Russian words. I think I can translate them. Congratulations to Mother Russia. First country to land on the moon. Wait, I know my memory's filled with cobwebs, but Russians were the first ones on the moon? Is that right? Let's be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be some kind of doohickey that will kickstart this old dwelling. Well, let's stop stumbling around. We need to jumpstart this abode. I do love... What? The god-bedamned Leviathan could be down there. I promise you. When this mess is over, I'll take you out on the water. No dice, my friend. Looks like that might have been a one-way trip. Let's be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be some kind of doohickey that will kickstart this old dwelling. Well, let's stop stumbling around. We need to jumpstart this abode. Let's seize the day, my friend. And by seize, I mean let's get this place electrified. Let's be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be some kind of doohickey that will kickstart this old dwelling. Well, let's stop stumbling around. We need to jumpstart this abode. Let's seize the day, my friend. And by seize, I mean let's get this place electrified. Let's be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be a water-based, rifle. Not what you'd want in a time of war. Unless you're fighting fire, of course. Well, let's stop stumbling around. We need to jumpstart this abode. Let's seize the day, my friend. And by seize, I mean let's get this place electrified. Let's be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be some kind of doohickey that will kickstart this old dwelling. Well, let's stop stumbling around. We need to jumpstart this abode. A hook? I like putting my feet in the stream and wishing on a succulent salmon as much as the next fella. But you'll need a rod to put this to any use. Let's seize the day, my friend. And by seize, I mean let's get this place electrified. Let's be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be some kind of doohickey that will kickstart this old dwelling. Well, let's stop stumbling around. We need to jumpstart this abode. Let's seize the day, my friend. And by seize, I mean let's get this place electrified.
Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow, I'll miss you. Paul McCartney, lead singer of the Stevedores.
What? Who is it? Stand and unfold yourself. Why is it so dark in here? Why can't I feel my damn protuberances? Am I? Could I be? Buried alive? Oh, what a fate to befall a man! Just like the Edgar Allan Poe tale! His prose was unreadable. Help! This may come across a lick familiar. Ah, that's more like it. Now, Asher, is it? Your grandfather left me here for you, to be your confidant of sorts. My name is Samuel. Samuel, just call me Sam. I can tell by the blank look on your face you've got questions. Well, you can start with tapping my face. Now, as you can see, I'm no ordinary fob watch or time trinket. My maker has endowed me with the ability to read between the lines, my friend. The lines being time and space. You following? Right. Tap that storage button. For my next trick, I have the capability to give you an extra hand. Literally. Now, it seems my previous owner burdened me with a fairly substantial item. If you would be so kind as to remove it, please. Whew, that's a weight off. Certainly looks familiar, but, we'll park it for now. Should you want me to carry anything for you, just hold an item above my face and let it go. I'll do the rest. Wonderful. All right. Now, for me to become your pack mule, you'll need to upgrade my clockwork. Though exactly how eludes me. Unfortunately, my mind, like that box I was in, is a bit dusty. But I have a feeling our union is fate. Now, let's see. Oh, geez, what happened? Time has been cruel to this place. A modern electrified abode. Long forlorn. I wonder if we can get this place humming once more. Or at least get them lights on. Let's take a look around. Let's seize the day, my friend. And by seize, I mean let's get this place electrified. I do love a good excursion. I hope you know what you're doing. Let's be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be some kind of doohickey that will kickstart this old dwelling. Now that's a thing of beauty. Shame. Just needs a battery. Well, let's stop stumbling around. We need to jumpstart this abode. Starbeamers. Looks like a childish trinket. Let's seize the day, my friend. And by seize, I mean let's get this place electrified. Let's be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be some kind of doohickey that will kickstart this old dwelling. A hook? I like putting my feet in the stream and wishing on a succulent salmon as much as the next fella. But you'll need a rod to put this to any use. Well, let's stop stumbling around. We need to jumpstart this abode. Now that is impressive. Reinforced sapphire bound with a Rosenberg frame would fetch a packet at auction. Clearly designed to contain the uncontainable. A supernatural design to hold a supernatural prey. No, I don't believe it's a coaster. You don't even have a drink. But there might be something on that thing. Stranger things have happened. Holy smokes! That's not the world I remember. Like an overgrown garden. Time has had its way with this place. Well, let's stop stumbling around. No dice, my friend. Looks like that might have been a one-way trip. Well, this door could be all that separates us from illumination. You're a bright enough spark to open a door. Try that handle thing there. As our friends across the Great Atlantic would say, this door has snuffed it. I could give her the kiss alive. That said, it'll cost me plenty in terms of my precious energy. Tap the button just below my face, will you? I'll show you a parlor trick. The sacrifices I make. Now, if you ever lost or stuck, just push that button and I'll do my best to offer you counsel. All right, if you could kindly place me back on your wrist. Would you look at that? This looks like the kind of thing we could jumpstart a small town with. Put thought to shame. Looks like she's running on reserves. We need to boost this thing somehow. Well, this is certainly gonna help us. Is that some sort of pattern? They can't just go willy-nilly. You won't find a better fit on Savile Row. You got a handle on this. Looks like you've connected up this contraption. What an ordeal. I thought technology was supposed to make life easier. Not like you just rode a boat in Europe. Nicely done. Well, you ain't just a pretty face then, huh?
Power online. Base level now at 50%. Bringing online Tier 1 peripheries.
Bully for you, Asher. And thanking you, ma'am. Adieu. I have too grieved a heart to take tedious leave.
Well, kid, if you're watching this, then you made it. Oh, this far, at least. What I'm about to tell you might seem crazy, but it's important that you understand what's about to happen next. This world you know, battered and broken, is not the world that was intended. There are those that believe humanity was always fated to destroy itself. They'll tell you this future will always be inevitable. But this is a lie. You see, we perceive time and space around us as fixed, a clock steadily ticking ever forward. However, the lines between the past, present, and future are an illusion. Nothing but a thin veil behind which lies the path to many possibilities. I have left you everything you need to put things right. But be careful. Not all is what it seems. You must finish what I could not. Trust the Watch. Find his counterpart.
The old fool. Always was one for dramatic exits. Careful now, kid. You follow down his path and, well, there's no coming back. House rules. Once the cards are cut, there will be no leaving the table. I'll be seeing you.
My word, that certainly got my attention. Who the hell was that second fella? A coot and a josser, I say. The cat to your grandfather's mouse. And I suppose we're now part of his, pest problem. As for what to do next, your grandfather mentioned a counterpart. My counterpart. Let's find that. As for trying to put things right, well, pressure. Huh. A battery. Might be important. Now this looks important, though it's a little large to be my counterpart. But I'd hazard a guess that I'll... Interesting. I'm guessing this is important. I know you ain't the help, son, but could you clean that picture off? It might reveal to us something about this counterpart we're looking for. Hold on. Those Russian words. I think I can translate them. Congratulations to Mother Russia. First country to land on the moon. Wait. I know my memory's filled with cobwebs, but Russians were the first ones on the moon? Is that right? Eureka! This looks intriguing. Star beamers. Looks like some kind of child. Oh, bless my stars. This stuff is wildcat. A meaningless parade of signs and symbols.
Swipe code incorrect.
Bunk. And people lap it up. Ain't no ram or crab or cosmic archer. Looks like we're gonna have to find the meaning to these ourselves.
The code you have entered is incorrect.
Madam, if you had a few more cogs in that thing you call a head, you would just let us in.
Swipe code phase 1 accepted.
Of course it is. Unlike your attitude, which is unacceptable.
Swipe code phase 2 accepted.
Phase 2? I'm surprised you can count that high. Sheesh. I've had better conversations with statues.
Access granted. And remember, I know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me dream. Vincent van Gogh.
The sight of the stars makes me dream. Van Gogh saw plenty of stars, if you catch my drift. We're going fishing? The true test of one's patience. Lucky I'm patient. You got the right apparatus, son. All you need now is a steady hand. Another message, possibly. Though we would need a special contraption to glean its gossip. Wrangle its whispers. Keep an eye out, Asher. Hello, old friend. This apparatus and I have history. It may not be the item your grandpa told us to find, but it certainly has some part to play on this gala night. I think I'm the missing component here. Try putting me into the device. The sight of the stars makes me dream.
I'll miss you.
Van Gogh saw plenty of stars, if you catch my drift. We're going fishing? The true test of one's patience. Lucky I'm patient. You got the right apparatus, son. All you need now is a steady hand. And just like that, presto! Hello, old friend. This apparatus and I have history. It may not be the item your grandpa told us to find, but it certainly has some part to play on this gala night. I think I'm the missing component here. Try putting me into the device. I'll be. I used to say, the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Well, I like to add a third. The day you realize you have a machine specifically made to upgrade you. Fancy that. You can give me a mighty fine makeover here. Well, go on. Pay the man, son. Well, actually, looks like we will need to collect a few materials to make that happen. Well, pin my tail and call me a donkey. I'm pleased to say I can now carry 2 items for you. You're welcome. Well, nothing comes free, son. Upgrading my clockwork will require some real energy. Keep your eyes peeled, I guess. That's the ticket. Now to put this to use. I much prefer a screwdriver if I'm honest. And by screwdriver, I of course mean the drink. Apologies. Yeah, I'm just venting. Having a good vent is healthy. There. Time to get a handle on things, I suppose. Get in there. Incredible. Back in my day, in order to get married, you sometimes had to jump through a great variety of hoops to get the parents' approval. It was tiresome and trial-filled. I've seen a fair amount of men go crazy. Now this is crazy. Another password. Who does this? Let's look around. Find the next hoop to jump through. A machine made to blow air. Well, now I've seen it all. Trust these things to still be kicking. Probably past time we straighten up around here, to be honest. What? The goddamn Leviathan could be down there. I promise you, when this mess is over, I'll take you. You're optimistic. Let's hope we get lucky. Tenacious tadpoles. What kind of designs you got on that frog exactly? You know, I was out in the wilderness once with a fellow who ate a bad snake. It put him in such a spin he thought he was King Solomon, which wouldn't have been so bad had he not thought I was the Queen of Sheba. cosmonaut Alexei Leonov. A Russian? First man on the moon. And the date, it's circled. 1968. Well, that doesn't seem right. My counterpart? Well, be honest. How do I look? Presentable? Now, just put it on my so-called nether regions, if you please. This thing, my counterpart. I think it belongs on the underside of my strap. This thing, my counterpart. I think it belongs on the underside of my strap. Hold on. This thing, my counterpart. I think it... Woo! Wait! That's got as much punch as my uncle's moonshine. But then again, his stuff sometimes did make people go blind. That other item in the safe. It's important. It's related to my counterpart. This fragment thing. This antiquity fragment. It feels connected somehow. Try placing it into my counterpart, maybe. Something's got dang happening! Jumping Jehoshaphat! We're out of this world! And not in the same chassis we left in. As curious as to where and when that fragment took us is how, son. You see, we're commandeering a person in this continuum, not unlike the way somebody commandeered that silver bird. Let's hope we do a better job. Keep an eye out for anything you think could serve as another antiquity fragment. These are the crumbs of a tastier morsel, which in turn is but a plate at the banquet of our, or rather the world's calamity. Dear God. What happened here? Who did this? This moment was meant to be our crowning achievement. We may not be alone. As much as I appreciate the scenery, I think we should find out why we're here and move. That wireless looks like it's been incapacitated. Someone's tossed its parts around like rice at a wedding.
Eagle?
Perhaps we can find a way to get it working.
We still have no response from you. Mission time on Moon now at 17 hours and 42 minutes. We presume the worst.
Damn it! We can hear them, but they can't hear us. A cruel fate. No doubt orchestrated by this miscreant who saw fit to derail this expedition.
Patching through President Nixon now.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. Fate has ordained that the men who went to the moon to explore in peace will stay on the moon to rest in peace. And though the Soviets have accomplished putting the first man on the moon, know that for us Americans, who dared send 2 of our sons into the unknown, sons who lay down their lives for a most noble goal. The search for truth and understanding. We will not give up. Every human being who looks up at the moon in the nights to come will know that there is some corner of another world that is forever mankind.
Goodbye. Dang, this blasted radio is beyond repair. These poor souls. Thank you for lending us your eyes with which to see this catastrophe. And this bird's in rough shape. We best look her over to see what's going on. Locked. Those metal clamps have fused together. We got more chance of getting frostbite in Hades than we have of cutting through them. We need some form of heavy-duty slicing apparatus. Back in our own shoes. Dear God, what did we just see? Sabotage. Perhaps someone is meddling in time. My guess, the foe your grandfather mentioned. This was meant to be a crowning achievement. In tatters. An answer could be sitting in the compartment of that silver bird. We need to deal to them fused clamps. We're duty-bound to find some answers. Oh, look at it. Throwing up hellfire. It's working all right. We're in. Let's pick up the pace, kid. Well, what have we got here? Wire cutters. Let's nab them before they're used on us. Bad news. But the only way forward is back. So, with a stomach full of misgivings, I invite you to find a use for them wire cutters. Perhaps we can change things yet. Intriguing. This contraption is some kind of encoding machine. Your grandfather clearly intended for us to utilize this thing. But we might have to circle back on this one. Oh, I've always been a glass half full type of man myself, but that vial is just plumb empty. I think it's supposed to contain something before we'll see any fireworks.
Another message, possibly. Though we would need a special contraption to glean its gossip. Wrangle its whispers. Keep an eye out, Asher. Okay, we need to find something to put them wire cutters to use. Take a look around. Maybe the bathroom. We haven't checked there much yet. Well, aren't we a live wire? Huh, these wires look like they might be related to that locked box there. Relatively speaking, of course. Well, open sesame. Knew these things would be good for something. Two antiquity fragments. Ain't this grand? Your grandfather certainly left some breadcrumbs. Oh, after you. Here we go again. Take a look at this. That deep green. So enchanting. So lonely. We're in Central America, son.
Master Hasakura, this temple, empty, and the land around it, not a soul walking upon it. A great calamity befell these people. I don't think we should be here. All these doors, what if behind them rests some great malevolence? These great stones are all that separates us from infinite evil. I say we catch up with the rest of the party.
Don't quit your belly aching. This guy's obviously never been to the moon.
Master Hasakura. Hasakura. One of the great doors has opened. But it is open. Ah, it's like some kind of face. Master Hasakura, you need to see this.
Huh. I don't think this is jewelry. Not my type, anyway. But it does look like it might be worth a few bob. Another piece of the pie. All right, we're getting somewhere. Might need more parts. Looks slightly incomplete. A busted bow? That could have come in handy. Civilization in ruins. The Mayans. Seemingly erased. I don't recall that from my history books. I'd surmise that someone has intervened. Huh. That bow we found back there needs some attention. Any ideas? movements are certainly connected. Looks like we'll have to be in two minds to crack this one. That boy ain't the only one feeling strung out. That boy ain't the only one feeling strung. That boy ain't the only one feeling strung out.
Days we've been traveling now. Not a sign of any natives to challenge us. And now this incredible temple. It will be my palace! You, my faithful servant, will have a living quarters that will be the envy of emperors. Have you opened the tomb yet? It's likely overflowing with gold.
Did he say gold? I'll be damned. Sounds like we're a pair of tomb raiders.
And no more chat about hidden traps and awakening spirits of the dead. I'll see if there's a way to open it from up here.
Patience, patience, son. We're nearly there. And just keep your mind on what's on the other side. Yeah, looks like we can both spin a good yarn. There we go. Straight as an arrow. Put a fork in it. We're done. Well, that's certainly doing something.
Yuri, what was that? Did you break a plate? Now is not the time to be eating!
Bullseye!
Yuri, you magnificent creature! Carry on, one. Oh, I never doubted you.
Last but not least. Close your mouth, sir. You look ridiculous. Huh. It's missing something. Like a tongue of some sort.
What do you see? Do you see our future filled with the greatest wealth?
Where's the treasure?
Don't hold back.
Well,
Tell me,
this isn't
what do
a
you
thorn
see?
in my side. I thought we were sitting on a gold mine. Hold on a minute. Yes, this looks like another fragment. Someone's left this for us. But what happened here? Oh, the Mayans. Gone. Swept from the playing field. I would bet my entire weight in gold that the same miscreant meddling on the moon also saw fit to destroy an entire civilization. The stakes keep raising, Asher. Hold a second. I've been here before. I'm sure of it. But I can't for the life of me put my finger on it. It's like coming home, but you don't know anyone, if that makes sense. Color me interested. You've taken the appearance of a charming young lady. Put that charm to good use, and let's question that chap. Come on, lassie. That man's back to at least know where the hell we are.
You're safe. I gave them the present. My work was for the future. But in one cowardly act, they've robbed the world of the name Tesla. Like how a child mindlessly tears a page from a precious book. Someone has meddled with the hydro system. Edison stocks, perhaps. The water damage has set us back months. With the coffers empty, we cannot continue. Oh, but worst, your young colleague and fiancée, Moisha, fell victim to this sabotage. I cannot keep you on, Hannah, nor can I pay you. There is a chest inside containing some trinkets and other personal belongings. Please take whatever you like, and something for Moisha's family.
A life's work, along with a life, taken. Every stop on our travels thus far, the wreckage of dreams. My guess, that silver-haired scoundrel is responsible. I'll be damned if this place isn't familiar, though, along with that miserable maestro. Huh. Looks like that's the key to our puzzle. Literally. But how are we gonna fish it out? That water does not look particularly inviting. It feels like it's Christmas all over again. Let's get this open and see what's inside. don't know about you, but I'm hooked on this adventure. That fella wasn't lying. It's broken like the Sphinx's nose. Alakazam. Oh, poor bastard. Now, I'm not materialistic, but I expected more from a scientist. At least something shiny. Another tape contraption. Out of place and out of time. So even featherheads like us can't miss it. Best hear what it has to say. Another antiquity fragment. Oh, good lord. I've heard of wild goose chases before, but I can't even see the goose here. Ah, well, onward, Asher. We must hope the pieces fit into place soon. More perspective is needed.
Amelia, do you hear me?
What? Yes, sorry.
What were you thinking about? Was it Fred, your co-pilot?
It doesn't matter. You guys don't believe me.
That's not true. I want to understand.
Well, so do I. God, you're sitting there like you have all the answers. Well, why don't you tell me then, Fancy Pants? Tapping away on that strange clipboard of yours like you're on some kind of Morse code race?
I am just documenting our session. Typing notes, that's it.
Typing? Funny, I don't see a typewriter. Look, I know what is going on. I see how you're acting, how you all look at me. You think this is my first rodeo in one of these places? I was a nurse once. A volunteer, but a nurse nonetheless. And you're staring at me like I'm sick. Well, I am not sick. I'm lost.
That's right. You and Fred were flying when the accident occurred.
If only that man... He came out of thin air. One minute I'm talking to Fred about the Red Sox, and the next minute this strange man just appeared in the back of our plane. I don't know how he got there. Doesn't make sense. If only he never showed up, we would still be flying. I would still be flying. I wanted to do so much more.
Right. It's okay. Like, being the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah. It seems so long ago.
Tell me more about this strange man.
What can I say? He just appeared. I suppose, when I really think about it, I can tell you he looked scared, like he didn't expect to be there. I know that makes me sound crazy, but Then again, everything that happened after he showed up in our plane was crazy.
Like?
Well, the engines were suddenly shot to shit for no reason. Probably because of that weird thing stuck in the plane. And no, I'm not going to draw it again, okay? And that man, one second he was there, and the next he was gone. Just like that. The parachutes, gone. The plane, well, oh, poor Fred. If only we knew that I would have, oh God.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about here. Would you like to stop for a few moments?
We tried. We tried to regain control, but we were going down. Fred knew it. He grabbed my hand, tried to calm me, and then there was this lightning, blinding lightning, and a flash, and it's fuzzy, but the ocean was gone, and there were suddenly buildings and lands I've never seen before. They didn't seem real. And then we crashed. And I woke up here. Alone.
And where exactly is here?
I don't know. But it ain't home. I'll tell you that.
Where is home? Amelia, where is home?
Cut the horse shit, okay, pal? I have already told you guys 12 times. How about you give me some answers, huh? Huh? Tell me, son of a bitch!
Let's go, grab her!
Ow! Hey! Let go!
Restrain
Let go.
her.
Stop!
Let's go.
Stop it!
Get her down.
Ow! You're hurting me! Stop it! Stop!
Poor disquieted spirit. I wonder how she fits into all of this. It'd pay to remember that face. Quite the collection here, though they look a little worse for wear. Something tells me this flooding was no accident. I think our time-based rogue has struck again. Huh. These could prove useful. Remember this. Rain or shine, The umbrella delivers. At least this spot looks more hospitable than the moon. Looks like we're at some kind of fetish. Sheesh, take a look at that crowd. I've seen some unhappy crowds in my time, but this might just take the cake. You would have to be a real hero on those drums to quiet them down.
Hey, Harry. Still a singer shy, are we? Oh, I haven't been straight with your friend. Remember how last week I had that emergency dental procedure and was a day late up to Glasgow? Yeah, well, truth is, I got a call from the strolling ruins. They flew me out to some chateau in the south of France for a jam. I figured they didn't do it for a lark, and sure enough, their manager called 2 days ago. Asked me if I'd join them. You know I love the band, Harry. But with this mess and those two always at each other, you jumped ship too. And that's not all. Last time I saw Jimmy, he was with some bird. She was getting him well loaded. I really hope he thinks she was worth it.
Hey, hold up, Bessie. You ain't going nowhere. You weird-ass musicians. All the same. Come on, you're supposed to be on the stage right now. Oh, let me guess. You still can't find that pendejo Jimmy. Not my problem. You better find him or you're gonna have some tough questions to answer when the boss gets up here. ¿Me oyes?
Sheesh, what a party pooper. All right, let's sing the same tune then and find that Jimmy fella.
Harriet, oh, glad you're here. Ian's being, like, super heavy, you know? Like, yeah, we lost our singer and we're meant to be on stage right now for our international debut. That was clumsy of us, granted. But a bird in the hand's worth at least a cup of spilt milk, right?
You're not helping, Janice. All the hard work, all the crummy bars working for the circuit's best, worst payers, yet we made it. Only for Jimmy to go AWOL when it really mattered. Why? I get he was nervous, sinking a few. But the disappearing act.
Yeah, well, I tried to look for him. That fug at the exit got it in his head that if he lets us off the stage, we'll scarper with the advance. You're pretty resourceful, Harriet. Think of a way to maybe distract that goon and find our Jimmy.
Harriet? Did you find Jimmy? You said you'd look after him, you grand pillock. Give him a bottle of Jack, you said. It'll calm his nerves, you said. Well, what about my bloody nerves? What about our career?
Ian, man, Harriet ain't Jimmy's mum, like. We don't own each other, right? That's what The man does.
Don't you talk to me about the man. I was a bloody plumber.
No, man. I haven't seen Jimmy. Do I look like a freaking babysitter? Get out of here, cabron.
Hold on. Those bottles on top of those electrical boxes sure doesn't seem all that safe. Would be rather unfortunate if a couple fell over. Distracting, some might say. Surely our friend couldn't hold his post in the face of such a calamity. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but are you thinking what I... Those bottles we saw. If we want to distract that security guard from his post, I'd say we could cause some drama if those bottles were to find their way to the ground. We need something to shoot them down, like fish in a barrel. Hey, this could be fun. Like those carnival games. Knock 'em down, win a prize. Nice shot. Bartender, I'll take another. Bullseye. Last call.
What now? Hey, what the hell is going on?
Oh, looks like he's taking the bait.
What? Santa Maria! Por favor, Dios! Así no! No! The boss is going to kill me!
The classic pulley system. Well, time to pull your weight. Fantastic. You'd make a wonderful elevator operator, but I'll settle for terrified time traveler. Now what do we have up here? Can we get a good view? Find that fella? And Merry Christmas. Well, what'd you get? 2 antiquity objects. You must have been a real good kid this year. That architecture does look somewhat distinctive and old. We've gone back a long way this time. Well, take a look at this doohickey. Guessing it's not ornamental. I heard of tourist traps before, but this takes the cake. A dangerous cake. I should have placed a bet. We have been here before. Or after, to be perfectly correct. Looks like the civilization is still thriving.
Siya Ka'ak. You think the great city of Tikal is yours? Our king may have buckled under the weight of your blade, but the people have fled. All the fires have dwindled, plunging us into darkness. Abandoned, our fates balance on a knife edge. You tempted the gods by claiming the city. Today, on the eve of the dying of the years. But there may be hope yet. The great ritual now awaits you. Light the fires of Chakshuite. Not in half a century has the green flame been seen. Succeed, and the people will return. Fail, and the apocalypse will shroud us in darkness for all eternity. Save the city's heart, the heart of Tikal. Journey deep into the mountain, past the sleeping frogs. If you are worthy and able to see beyond the veil that covers the eyes of lesser men, the green flame of Chakshuite will find you. Take this. It will help you find your way.
Why, thank you. I've always wanted one of these.
Remember, Sia, your victory may prove as worthless as dust if you cannot save the heart of Tikal. For then, the cries of king that teased you in your dreams will be replaced by the rush of oceans of blood, as the demons you unleash, born of your ambition, carry out the dread apocalypse.
Well, that certainly did something. Hopefully helpful. Well, I guess cleanliness isn't a priority in these parts. I was always taught to look after things of value, especially things of the golden variety. I heard of tourist traps before, but this takes the cake. A dangerous cake. those traps before, but this takes the cake. A dangerous cake. Secret door, just like Sherlock Holmes. Carry on, Watson. Ah, yes. Rather elementary. The game is afoot. A fire torch? Now all we need is a pitchfork and a mop. I hope you're not scared of heights or rickety bridges. Well, we tested the waters, and we failed. Looks like we're gonna need some serious waterproof. Huh. My path is blocked. Any bright ideas? gonna need something to keep us and that fire nice and dry. The classic umbrella, shaped like both a sword and a shield. My fine invention. Feels like a trap, Asher.
Like clockwork, you poor soul. Be a sport about it, will ya? We're all taking one for the team.
By God! That was... No! I think that was the woman from that video. And that device. She physically jumped in time. With a ticking timer. It's a king's farewell after all. Better luck next time. Let's go. King's farewell after all. Better luck next time. Let's go. It's a king's farewell after all. Better luck next time. Let's go. King's farewell after all. Better luck next time. Let's go. It's a king's farewell after all. Better luck next time. Let's go. King's farewell after all. Better luck next time. Let's go. fits like a glove. Hold on, son. That's some kind of explosive, interpreter. That could be mighty useful for our current explosive predicament back in the year 378.
Rockets, eh, dear Helmut? The dream of space, sparked in a young boy's head, but become a man, and one learns that science does not have a moral dimension. It is a knife. You give it to a surgeon or a murderer, each will ply their trade. Oh, forgive me, Helmut. I always need a nip and some philosophizing after a visit from General Kammler. He was out for blood, enraged about someone having tampered with the Enigma device. God knows who would dare do such a thing. That telegram there on the desk, it came in today, but alas, we cannot decipher it. Just more madness for us to deal with, eh, boy? You'd think we'd be used to it by now. Oh, auf Wiedersehen, Helmut.
Some rogue tampered with a decoding machine, huh? Sounds like our adversary might have had a role to play here, too. I wonder what news they figured needed eclipsing.
Helmut! We are under attack! Our work is over! Save yourself!
Hell, bells! Did that rattle the silverware? I wasn't wrong about this era being turbulent. Shame to leave that fella like that, though. All high and dry. Asher? It's a king's farewell after all. Better luck next time. Let's go. No time for theatrics. Hurry! In seconds. It's like a bad New Year's countdown. Asher? Better luck next time. Let's go. I hope you're good under pressure. Still in one piece. Ooh, nice one, Your Majesty. Well, that was cutting it close. Long live the king. Now to find a way out of this cave, I suppose. I hope you're good under pressure. just like a regular Robin Hood. And that's a wrap. Well, step right up. I remember this carnival game. Wait. I might have jumped the gun. This is not like the last one. What did our friend mean by lifting the veil, exactly? If you are worthy, he said. My mother always told me, eat your carrots and you'll see in the dark. We'll have to wait until the 17th century to find one of them on this continent. Any other ideas? Water-based, rifle. Not what you'd want in a time of war. Unless you're fighting fire, of course. I guess this makes us lesser men, son. Because I can't see diddly when it comes to green flames. Nor pink ones with yellow polka dots, for that matter.
Helmut! Helmut! We are under attack! Our work! It's over! Save yourself!
Take cover! They're shooting at us! Good Lord! Let's jump the first tram out of here, son. I don't think there's much doing for us here at present. That's not gonna work. Whoever that was sure didn't want us to leave the party early.
If they had let me perfect wireless, I would have turned the world into a huge brain, which it is. All things being possible.
but I'm gonna throw you a curveball here. Time to see with our third eye to understand all this. Like a hallucinogenic, perhaps. The man sure do like frogs. We need a frog.
Helmut! Helmut! We are under attack! Our work is over! Save yourself!
Good Lord! Let's jump the first plane out of here, son. I don't think there's much doing for us here at present. Huh. Not a huge fan of baseball, but I'm gonna throw you a curveball here. Time to see with our third eye to understand all this. Like a hallucinogenic, perhaps. The man sure do like frogs. We need a frog.